Good evening, everyone and all. My name is Larry Williams, and I am a 4-year enthusiastic participant with this Universalist Society. I'm going to take advantage of sharing my screen to give visual reinforcement for my tall tale. It is best to make me full screen and sit as close as you can to the screen. Peter asked us all to talk about something that changed how we perceive the world. So let me share my screen and ta-da! Life-changing events on the path to enlightenment. So, I have had several mentors in my life, not the least of which was Alfred E. Newman. He told me not to worry. Mad Magazine introduced my adolescence to the artificial chaos of reality. Not that there is any particular resemblance to either one of us at all, but what? Me worry? But an extraordinary change came about when I met Mary Schumacher. She died of pancreatic cancer last July after 35 years together, bouncing back and forth across the country, raising a family of 3 and retiring to Santa Barbara. Here we are in our early relationship. She and I were both serious scouters, and Mary in particular was an outdoor national park woman. She took me to Yosemite. We hiked up the back of Half Dome, put ponchos on when it squalled, and went to the top of Nevada Falls. It doesn't show it now in the picture, probably because lawyers got involved. But back in the day, there was a metal-reinforced walking bridge across these rocks, and you could walk out onto the middle, holding on to the rail, and look down into the chaos of reality. This slide doesn't do it justice, so just imagine your entire field of vision is filled with the visual white noise of falling rapids, the rumble and audio white noise of thrashing, rushing water. Feel the wind and mist of saturated air. Unfocus your eyes. Let the extraordinary sensory experience of staring into the abyss, let this sensation cascade and surround you. I saw God. I felt at one with the universe, one with the chaos of reality. I have only recently become aware of Ram Dass, a Western disciple of the Dalai Lama. He explained that once you have had such a transcendent experience, no matter how brief, whether it's from music, art, nature, even psychedelics, once you have that sudden awareness, your search for more never ends. Well, after the Nevada Falls transcendence, I got distracted by the chaos of earthly reality. Job, kids, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. I was brought back to my path by the 12 steps of Alcoholics Anonymous and the search for a God of my understanding. And by this man, Amit Goswami, and others in the film What the Bleep Do We Know? He told me that he and I were nothing more than superpositioned waves of information entangled with each other as energies in the quantum field. We were one mind contributing to a universal consciousness. Through my studies for the Quantum Consciousness Affinity Group, I have learned that this is the mathematical wave function of the universe, and premier physicists say exactly that we are superpositioned waves of information in the quantum field, whether you believe it or not. Oh yeah, and down at the bottom here, this is a cartoon of the known universe, with our sun in the middle. certainly not drawn to scale. The universe isn't expanding into anything. It's just that the distances between all masses are increasing at an ever faster accelerating rate. The spiritual gurus tout meditation as a method of approaching and achieving enlightenment, the path to finding the inner I am. In the Quantum Consciousness Affinity Group, I learned about the Healthy Minds program, a westernized practice of meditation created by Richard Davidson in the University of Wisconsin Neuroscience Department, done in collaboration with the Dalai Lama in Tibet. It is a progressive, self-paced program presenting the realities of neuroplasticity and changing the way you think into incorporating loving kindness and compassion for all, especially those you don't like. Aha! The aha moment! Enlightenment achieved! I can love evil as much as good. Oh, not by a long shot. I can still be a royal asshole when I let my unconscious cultural belief system override my serenity. My go-to emotion has been anger, which usually pushes people away. And I am now becoming aware that anger is my go-to emotion, and learning to make living with kindness and compassion for all my preferred chosen path. We are one.